What's up, gamers? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be playing House Flipper 2. The demo was just released and I'm so excited to show you the game. I honestly had to take a few minutes to remember how to play because I haven't played House Flipper 1 in so long. Ever since I've been playing Dreamlight Valley pretty much. But I did figure things out pretty quick. It's all really similar to the first game, but I will say a lot of the tools, visuals, how things function, it's all an improvement over the first game. So in House Flipper, you basically have your own little business where you clean and renovate and decorate for your clients. It's super fun and satisfying and a really relaxing game to play. In this tutorial, you have these little books throughout that help you learn how to use your tools and teach you how to play the game. Obviously, this demo takes place in a really cool but beat up beach house. I had to clean up all the garbage and sell all the junk that was laying around that we don't need. I really enjoyed the cleaning tool in this one because it changes depending on the type of surface you're cleaning. In House Flipper 1, you basically used a broom to clean everything. So I thought that was really nice. And you get a cleaning spray in this one that helps you clean up a little bit faster, which is also pretty cool. The cleaning is my favorite part because it's just so soothing and satisfying. I could definitely lose many hours to playing this game. In fact, it took me way longer to record this footage today than I thought it would because I just got so sucked in. Inside the house, I continued on with my selling of broken and or ugly furniture. For each job that you go on, you have a list of tasks that tells you exactly what you need to sell, what needs to be cleaned, painted, etc. It also shows all of the new furniture that you need to buy for any given room that you're in. Removing trash is a little bit different now. You have to hold open your trash bag and gather up all the trash. And then once the bag is full, you have to take it out to the trash can and throw it away. In the first game, you just clicked on things and they disappeared, but this one makes you do a little bit more work to clean up. Here's a little bit more of that lovely cleaning action. You've got a cool little purple vacuum cleaner to suck up all of the broken glass on the floor, which I wouldn't exactly recommend for cleaning broken glass in real life. Now the real fun part is of course knocking down walls. So one of my objectives was to open up this room by taking down the wall to the kitchen. The sledgehammer is so much easier to use in this game than in the last. I also think it's a lot easier to figure out which walls are supposed to be torn down because sometimes in House Flipper 1 I would just guess, honestly. But at least in the tutorial, you're able to hit R and it highlights whatever it is you're supposed to be working on, which was a really big help. I also had to patch up a wall, meaning I pretty much had to build a wall here. This was also a lot easier to do compared to the last game. Painting is also super fun in this game. I, however, didn't realize for a very long time that I didn't have to use this tiny roller. You can actually change the size of the roller. There's also a really cool feature that allows you to highlight the area that you're painting so you don't accidentally paint something else, which was a huge problem for me in the first game. I was always accidentally painting a wall that I didn't mean to paint or the trim, and I'd have to go back and fix it. I was way too excited playing this one though, and I didn't use that feature, and I accidentally painted a little part of the ceiling here, so I learned my lesson. I used it after that though to do the hallway, and then figured out I could use the big roller, so I went ahead and used it for this small space. Okay, so at this point I realized it was getting dark and I didn't want to decorate in the dark, so I decided to explore the island a little bit and clean up the outside, and I found this creepy doorway with a handprint on it. I found a little frog inside, which I very quickly moved to the top of the stairs to guard the place while I investigated. And it's a little creepy game room. You can even move the pieces around on the game board. I'm wondering if this does something special or if you can get an achievement by solving a puzzle down here. I'm not sure, but there's no time for that right now. We need to get back to decorating our house. When you're buying furniture in the game, there's a lot more customization. From the type of fabrics and other materials to the colors and patterns, I could spend days on this sort of thing. But I honestly just kind of threw some pieces together for this little foyer and got to work on my kitchen because, believe it or not, I had already been playing this game for nearly 2 hours at this point. This game really does get away from you sometimes. It took me an obnoxious amount of time to configure these counters and upper cabinets. I always struggle with this part of the game, just trying to figure out how to make all of these counters work. It's really hard sometimes. I made it work though, and even though I don't love the colors or the tile in here, I think I did pretty well. I know that once we're done with the overall job, we can go back and do whatever we want to this house, so that'll be fun. I also took a really long time to not do very much in this living room, but I completed all of the objectives for the first floor, and then I decided to stop here because I was running out of time, but I'm considering doing a stream of me working on the rest of the house. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. I love this so far. It's everything great about the first game with a bunch of improvements. I haven't even scratched the surface, I'm sure. I know that we can also build houses from scratch, so that might be a fun stream to do as well. If you enjoyed this first look at House Flipper 2 and you're excited for the game to come out this year, make sure you give the video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out when you do those things. I look forward to chatting with you guys about the game in the comments below. I'll have my Twitter, Discord, and memberships linked in the description if you want to connect with me in any of those places as well. I hope you have a great day today, friends, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!